Hey guys, welcome to the Mr. Maple Show. I'm Matt. We're here in Dr. Criticosa's gardens here in Flat Rock, North Carolina to look at one of my former stock plants of Acer Olivaceum.
I love Acer Olivaceum. This is a rare species we got years and years ago that came from a plant that was originally given to this guy from J.D. Vertrees. We love Acer Olivaceum. Olivaceum is a rare species that comes from Zhejiang, China. And it's something that you don't see often in the nursery trade, but it's in section palmata like the Acer japonicums, Shirasalinums, and Acer palmatums. So it is very closely related, although this is a Chinese maple.
Yeah, a lot of people throw this one into Elegantium. I think because Acer Elegantium also comes from China. Our Acer Elegantium are so much more elongated on the lobes. They look completely different from our Olivaceum. Not to be confused with Acer Olivaceum, which we also feel is different. This is Acer Olivaceum. Now, dendrologists may argue they may change this one around some. We've always grown this as Acer Olivaceum. It's an amazing plant that goes through some awesome color changes, starting out oranges. It's not uncommon to get oranges, yellows, and reds on this tree all at the same time. It's a very unique Acer species no matter what, and one we love offering here at Mr. Maple.
The reason we love this plant so much, when it goes to that olive green during the summer, it's really nice, but the fall color where it can have all those colors is just so dynamic out in the landscape. It stands alone in its fall color. It's just beginning fall color right now here in October, late October. But this plant, when it goes to its full display, is simply amazing. Acer Olivaceum, like Matt mentioned, some people categorize it with Acer Elegantium. Acer Elegantium that we're familiar with has very more serrated edges. It has a lot more serrated edges to it in an elongated leaf, and this has a more rounded leaf. So these two leaves and the leaf morphology are completely different. That is typically one of the indicators of a different type of species. What often happens is people who are wild collecting in the wild will go out and wild collect and believe that something is this, and then it goes to an arboretum and it has that name on it. And just because someone might have found an Acer Elegantium and maybe mislabeled it as Olivaceum doesn't always mean that they're the same. It just means that somebody might have collected at a different time. I do believe this to be the true form of Acer Olivaceum. It's an amazing plant. Again, our plants are sourced back to J.D. Vertrees, and I think he knew what he was talking about with this plant when it comes to the species. This plant is simply amazing. It's one of my favorite species maples, not to be confused with Acer Olivaceum, which is spelled very similar, Acer Olivaceum and Acer Olivaceum. Acer Olivaceum, very unusual, very different, extremely rare in the nursery trade, but a phenomenal fall color.
This is a fun Acer species. We graphed this right into Acer palmatum again because it's in section palmata. Let us know in the comment section below if you believe that it's its own species, if you agree that Acer Olivaceum is its own unique thing, or if you think it's something in another section. We're definitely open to hearing people's ideas. From everything we've compared it to, it is a uniquely different leaf shape. And so it may not be classified as Acer Olivaceum if by all the dendrologists, but I do believe it to be a unique, different thing. And if it's not Acer Olivaceum, it definitely should be its own thing.
And when you have a discrepancy where there's one name out there, that means the dendrologists don't agree.
Right.
And when the dendrologists don't agree, there's always some discrepancy. But the one thing you can't argue about is when this thing goes to the fall color, it's going to light up your garden.
Yeah, it's an amazing plant.
Yeah, it's a plant you're going to love. The leaf is really pleasant out there in landscape and garden. It's a small to mid-sized tree, just like a Japanese maple, and it grafts on Japanese maple rootstock. So it has that same shallow, non-invasive root system you love with your Japanese maples.
Yeah, we love growing this one here. Let us know in the comment section below if you want to see more species comments, also more species videos. We love doing species videos for these collector highlights. We're not only collectors of Japanese maple cultivars, but we also love some of these unique species that are in section palmata and beyond. So let us know if you want to see more species videos for you, especially geeky plant geeks.
Take care.
God bless.
And have an awesome day.